Celebrity feuds are expected, and sometimes they can get nasty real quick. But some of them catch us completely off guard, and we would never expect them to happen. These unexpected feuds have happened so many times that I was able to make a part 2 list. That is right, today on Beyond the Screen we are counting down the top 10 celebrity feuds we never saw coming, part 2. If this is your first time here, I am Joss Bedard. Make sure you guys come say hi on social media. Our links are down below. And you can also catch more of our videos by clicking the playlist right up here. But for now, I say we get to the part 2 list. Kicking off this countdown, number 10 is Justin Bieber and Orlando Bloom. I remember seeing articles about their physical altercation and just thinking how on earth it even happened in the first place. If you happen to miss these crazy headlines, they surfaced back in 2014 after the two gentlemen got into a tiff that led to punches being thrown. Video footage surfaced showing Orlando throwing a punch at Bieber's face during a night out in Ibiza, but Bieber's security team quickly pulled them apart before the argument spilled over into the streets. So what were they fighting about? A girl? Obviously. Orlando was married to Miranda Kerr, and for years there were rumors that Justin went on a date with her following a Victoria's Secret fashion show in 2012. So after their altercation, Justin threw some gasoline on the fire and posted a picture of Miranda in a bikini on his Instagram. That takes balls. Coming in next, number 9 is Cher and Donald Trump. This one isn't totally surprising because they are both people who will just say it how it is and not hold back. Back in 2012, they went after each other online and ended with Trump calling Cher a total loser. It all started after Cher took her political views to social media and shared her opinion on Republican Mitt Romney. From there, Trump got involved and sent out this tweet. He said, "Cher attacked Mitt Romney. She's an average talent who is out of touch with reality. Like Rosie O'Donnell, a total loser. Cher should stop with the bad plastic surgery and nasty statements about good people running for office." What does plastic surgery have anything to do with it, or Rosie O'Donnell? I'm confused. The feud continued after Cher started sending out her own tweets in response, one of them claiming she will never go to Macy's again because they sold Donald Trump's line. And even years down the road, they still don't see eye to eye with one another. Cher started slamming him in 2019 for some of his comments and decisions as president. Cruising into number 8 is Teigen and Roman. It was just a few months ago in May 2020 when the New York Times food columnist made headlines for her controversial comments about Teigen, who has her own growing cookbook and cookware line. In her comment, she implied that Christy was a sellout. People were quick to defend Christy and the work that she has put into her business. Christy responded to her remarks in a tweet and said, "This is a huge bummer and hit me hard. I have made her recipes for years now, bought the cookbooks, supported her on socials, and praised her during interviews." She ended her comments by tweeting at Allison, suggesting that they unfollow each other now. The feud didn't last long though. Allison did issue a public apology to Chrissy, saying that her comments were selfish and careless. In spot number 7 is Jonah Hill and Don Lemon. The CNN anchor Don Lemon had just finished election coverage and spent 6 hours in an airport when he ran into actor Jonah Hill at a hotel. When he approached the actor to tell him that he was a fan, apparently his handshake and response was not up to his standards. Don sent out a tweet saying, "Said hi to Jonah Hill in hotel. Think he thought I was Bellman. Didn't know his name until Bellman told me. A lesson to always be kind." Jonah responded over Twitter and said, "I said hi, what do you want me to do, move in with you? I was in a hurry, didn't realize you were a 12-year-old girl. Peace." The two of them went back and forth in tweets just slamming one another, all over a handshake and like a 2-minute exchange, probably less. Moving on to number 6 is Jane Fonda and Megyn Kelly. Jane went on Megyn's NBC talk show and was not pleased when Megyn brought up her plastic surgery and asked her a question about it. Jane has always been open with people about having work done, so Megyn didn't think her question would be an issue. Megyn spoke with Jane and said, "You admit you've had work done, which I thought is to your credit, but you look amazing. Why did you say, I read that you said you felt you were not proud to admit that you've had work done. Why not?" Jane's attitude completely changed and she deferred the focus onto something else, suggesting to Megyn that that they talk about her new movie, Our Souls at Night, rather than talking about plastic surgery. She later explained that she thought it was the wrong time and place for the question to be asked and said that Meghan was not a good interviewer. Meghan gave her side of the situation and said her new movie was about aging, so she felt that it was appropriate and also a good opportunity for her to empower other women. But there was no convincing either of them. They were not able to see eye to eye on this. Halfway through, at number 5 is Jon Hamm and Kim Kardashian. The two of them seem to be on good terms while doing a live shoot together of 30 Rock. Even when he called her an effing idiot, they were able to laugh it off and she understood that it was just a joke. But she was not so forgiving when he criticized her later on in April's LUK issue. During the 2012 interview, he said, "Whether it's Kim Kardashian or Paris Hilton or whoever, stupidity is certainly celebrated." Kim handled it a lot better than most people thought she would and responded by saying everyone is entitled to their own opinions. But she did say that his opinion was careless because not everyone takes the same path in their career, and then she listed off the things that she does to prove that she couldn't have her success if she was, in fact, stupid. Rolling into number 4 is Kendall Jenner and Francis Cobain. It was rock versus reality TV back in 2013 when the two girls went after each other. It all came out of nowhere when Kendall sent out a tweet saying, "Just wish things could be easier sometimes, man." She wasn't looking to start a fight with anyone, but Francis created one by responding to her tweet in an aggressive manner. In response to Kendall's tweet, she said, "Oh shh, there are kids on earth abandoned and homeless who forcibly drink contaminated water because clean water isn't accessible. Oh yeah, not to mention cancer, famine, poverty, drought, disease, natural disasters. I'd like to thank my Grams for encouraging me not to be a self-absorbed idiot." Kendall ended up responding to her saying that she knows how blessed and privileged she is, but that she is still human with feelings too. Kendall wrote, "I know there are greater problems in the world. I pray for those people every night and give back as much as I can, so who are you to judge me?" What do you guys think? Whose side are you on? I feel like it was just very unnecessary. Just like let her tweet that. In the 3rd spot is Tyson Beckford and Kim Kardashian. Another one of Kim's feud has made it on this list, and that is never a good thing. In 2018, Tyson started body shaming Kim and her appearance on his Instagram, saying her body isn't real and that doctors messed up on her right hip. Kim clapped back at him and responded with, I quote, "Sis, we all know why you don't care for it." People immediately accused Kim of being homophobic, claiming that her comment was derogatory towards Tyson, who is openly gay. But Kim explained that her comment had nothing to do with sexuality and that she has great relationships with people in the LGBTQ community. It caused a storm online with different opinions, some people angry with the fact that he got away with body shaming and being the one to start the whole feud in the first place. Coming in next, number 2 is Gwyneth Paltrow and Martha Stewart. You probably wouldn't expect them to have issues with each other, but Martha felt some type of way about Gwyneth's lifestyle brand Goop. 5 years after it launched, Martha was asked about her thoughts on Gwyneth's entry into the lifestyle business. She said that Gwyneth is trying to be her and then called her a movie star, not a hard-working entrepreneur like her. She said, if Gwyneth were confident in her acting, she wouldn't be trying to be Martha Stewart. However, Gwyneth did seem confident when she responded to her, saying that she is psyched to see them as competition with one another. Fans were largely taking Martha's side though in this whole feud, saying that they actively follow Martha for cooking and lifestyle advice over Gwyneth because they do see her as a movie star. In our number 1 spot is Charlie Sheen and Rihanna. They haven't been on friendly terms since 2014 when they had a Twitter spat after he called her a B-word during an interview with Andy Cohen. Apparently, he and his then fiance ran into Rihanna at a restaurant and wanted to introduce his lady to Rihanna because she's a big fan. He claims that his request was denied by Rihanna, and then he went on Twitter to call her a princess and said that she thinks she's better than everyone else. Rihanna responded by changing her Twitter header to an image of her signing an autograph for a fan with Sheen's head superimposed. For years, he has slammed her name ever since this incident, but a few years later, in 2017, he did publicly apologize. He randomly tweeted out, "Dear Rihanna, pardon my insane self-indulgence, let's have a drink someday on me." She did not respond to this tweet, so I don't think they ever went for drinks. Alright guys, that is our list. Let me know your thoughts and feelings down in the comments and give it a like so I know you enjoyed it. But for now, I'm gonna end the video with some comments from the most toxic celebrity couples. Karma says, maybe that's why Britney wrote the song Toxic. Genius! This is so clever, I wish I thought of it. Jared Quincy says, what? Johnny Depp and Amber Heard is number 3, what an injustice. That's because I kept putting them at number 1 and you guys kept getting mad that I kept putting them at number 1. I just can't win. Stacey Newman says, I was in one and very glad I got out. I am also very glad that you got out. That makes me so happy, but sad that you had to go through that. I think we've all probably been in a relationship that we should have left sooner. Sharon Robinson says, Biden and Harris are the most toxic. Yo, this was such a risky comment to put. You really shot fired in those comments. Alright guys, that is all I got. I am getting out of here. I was your host for this one, Joss Bedard. I will see you in the next one.